Picture this. You're running a multi-million-dollar business, and one morning you discover that loyalty and respect have been lost in the hustle until you decide to take matters into your own hands. The morning mist clung to the windows of Crestwood as the first light of dawn crept over the sleepy town. In a modest apartment on the outskirts, Victoria, Vicky Malone was already awake. Today was no ordinary day. Vicky, the dynamic CEO of Luxride Motors, a chain of upscale car dealerships known for their gleaming showrooms and high-end clientele, had planned something extraordinary. With a secret mission burning in her heart, she was about to step into a world she thought she knew. Determined to get to the root of unsettling whispers about her company's culture, Vicky had made a daring decision. She would go undercover. Transforming herself into V, a new hire with an approachable smile and a down-to-earth demeanor, she hoped to see firsthand what her employees experienced day to day. Vicky spent the early hours carefully altering her look, swapping her sharp business suit for a casual blouse and jeans, dyeing her hair a shade darker, and practicing a relaxed, friendly tone. Her goal was to blend in, to become one of them. Driving through the town in her unmarked car, Vicky couldn't shake the mix of nerves and determination. Luxride Motors had built its reputation on luxury and innovation, but recently, behind the pristine exteriors, rumors of a toxic work environment and unethical sales tactics had begun to surface. It was time to discover the truth. V's first day at the Crestwood showroom was nothing short of surreal. The building was a modern marvel with sparkling cars and polished marble floors. But the gleam of the vehicles contrasted sharply with the energy inside. From the moment she stepped through the doors, she sensed something was off. She was greeted by Martin, the showroom manager. Martin was charming on the surface, a man in his early 40s with an easy smile and a confident handshake, but there was a coldness in his eyes. "Welcome aboard," he said, his tone more clipped than warm. "Here at Luxride, we push hard and expect results. If you can't keep up, you're in the wrong place." His words, delivered with an edge, sent a shiver down V's spine. Throughout the day, V shadowed various employees. She saw colleagues pressured into making sales at any cost. One salesperson, Amanda, whispered about unrealistic targets and a boss who cared more about numbers than people. Another, Jamal, quietly confessed to feeling disrespected and unheard. The facade of luxury and professionalism was crumbling, revealing a culture where money mattered more than respect. The turning point came when a young couple, clearly excited but nervous about their first car purchase, walked into the showroom. They hesitated as Martin immediately approached them with an overly confident stride. "I'll handle this," he declared, dismissing their timid questions with a sneer. He pushed them toward a top-of-the-line model, far beyond their stated budget. His condescending tone and brusque manner were a stark contrast to the warm, inviting environment Vicky had always envisioned for Luxride. Unable to bear the blatant mistreatment, V stepped forward. "Excuse me," she said softly but firmly, catching Martin off guard. "Maybe we should show them a few options within their range." Martin's face twisted into a smirk. "You're new here, V. Just stick to what you know," he said, his words dripping with sarcasm and an air of superiority. The couple looked even more confused and hurt by the exchange, their excitement now replaced by uncertainty. That moment ignited something deep within V. She couldn't let disrespect slide, especially not in the business she'd built from the ground up. With a calm yet assertive tone, she reassured the couple and began discussing various models that truly matched their needs and budget. The genuine care in her words contrasted sharply with Martin's aggressive sales pitch. It was a subtle but powerful reminder of what Luxride Motors was meant to represent, excellence paired with integrity. As the day unfolded, V's undercover mission unveiled even more troubling details. In a quiet corner of the showroom, she witnessed employees huddled together in low conversations, sharing stories of feeling exploited and underappreciated. Behind the sparkling display of luxury cars was a simmering cauldron of discontent and frustration. Yet, amidst the gloom, glimmers of hope shone through. Employees like Lisa, a veteran salesperson whose gentle guidance had helped many a confused customer, and Derek, A meticulous technician whose dedication kept every vehicle in showroom condition despite the lack of recognition. The juxtaposition of Martin's cruelty against the kindness of these unsung heroes underscored a painful reality. A single toxic leader could poison the entire environment, but the true spirit of the company still lived in its heart. By the end of a long, exhausting day, V had collected enough evidence of a broken system that strayed far from the values Vicky had instilled in Luxride Motors. The moment for revelation had finally arrived. In a quiet, impromptu meeting arranged in the showroom's conference room, V, now fully in character, addressed the gathered staff. "Thank you all for welcoming me today," she began, her voice steady but filled with emotion. "I have learned a great deal about what's been happening here. And today, I have to be honest with you. My name isn't V, it's Victoria Malone, and I am the CEO of Luxride Motors." The room fell into a stunned silence, eyes widening in disbelief. Martin's confident facade faltered, replaced by shock and a hint of fear. Victoria's next words carried the weight of her passion for the company. "I went undercover today to understand your challenges firsthand, and what I saw has deeply saddened me. Our company was built on trust, respect, and excellence, not on coercion or favoritism. I have seen the hurt in the eyes of our customers and the frustration in your voices. That ends now." With a piercing gaze, she looked directly at Martin. "Effective immediately, you are relieved of your duties. This showroom, and every showroom, will operate under a new culture. A culture where every employee is valued and every customer is treated with respect." Martin opened his mouth to protest, but no words came. With a heavy heart, he quietly gathered his things and left the room. In the aftermath of the revelation, there was a palpable shift in the atmosphere. The employees, initially stunned, soon found themselves enveloped by a sense of renewed hope. Victoria didn't stop there. Over the following weeks, she instituted sweeping changes, new training programs, open forums for employee feedback, and a complete overhaul of the sales practices. She spent countless hours on the showroom floor, speaking directly with the staff, listening to their ideas, and celebrating the small victories. She highlighted the stories of Lisa and Derek, showcasing how dedication and compassion could drive success just as effectively as aggressive sales tactics. Her personal involvement created a ripple effect, slowly but surely transforming the toxic environment into one of collaboration and mutual respect. The customers noticed too. The once high-pressure, intimidating atmosphere was replaced by a warm, inviting experience. Sales figures began to reflect the change, not just in numbers, but in the genuine satisfaction of people who felt heard and respected. Luxride Motors was gradually regaining its reputation as not only a purveyor of luxury, but also as a leader in ethical business practices. Months later, standing in the same showroom that had once been a battleground of broken dreams, Victoria addressed her team one more time. "Today, I want to remind you all that true leadership is not about power or profit. It's about people. When you lead with integrity, when you listen and care, you inspire change that can transform an entire company. We are in this together, and our success will always be measured by the respect and dignity we show one another." Her words resonated deeply. The story of that fateful day became a turning point not only for Luxride Motors, but also for many who had lost faith in corporate values. It was a story of courage, accountability, and the relentless pursuit of a dream that every business should be a place where people feel valued, where excellence is not just measured by numbers, but by the positive impact on every life it touches. And so, as the sun set once again over Crestwood, casting a warm glow on a showroom reborn, Victoria knew that the road ahead wouldn't be easy. But with every honest conversation, every act of kindness, and every moment of genuine leadership, she was rebuilding not just a company, but a legacy defined by the belief that when we treat people with respect, we all drive forward together.